Good morning, YouTube. You guys, welcome back to Half-Fast 719. Back driving again. It is Sunday morning at 6:15 in the AM. I left about 4:05, heading back to Corona, New Mexico. My house temperature was 27 degrees. I just went through Barstow, California. Well, I went through Barstow a little while ago, and it's at 24 degrees. So wherever I'm at right now, it says 37. Anyway, broke down vehicle, move over. Anyway, guys, so as you can tell, it's Sunday, and I'm driving to Corona, New Mexico, not to Denver. I do not have to do jury duty, thankfully, and I am not driving the Dodge, the 4th gen. We drove it yesterday, the wife and me, because we had to go to Walmart and go do some grocery shopping for my work week, which is going to be pretty short. It's going to be 4 days, so we're supposed to be working 9 days, which is why it's Sunday, and I'm heading to work because we have to start work Monday. Usually I start work on Tuesday and I drive out on Monday. But anyway, so driving out on Sunday because I have to work Monday. So our schedule is usually Tuesday through Tuesday, which is 8 days. However, this work cycle, it is 9 days because we have to make up some hours for the end of the year. I guess we're taking 4 days off at the end of the year, so we have to make up some hours. But I'm not working 9 days. I will be working 4 days. Thankfully, 4 12-hour days. And then I'm on vacation and then off the rest of the year. So I'll be on vacation for 5 days and then off the rest of the year. So I think it's like 16 or 17 days I'll be off. And I got some plans, some stuff that I want to do. So speaking of that, the truck, the PM got set, the particulate filter, that got set. The heated catalyst still is not set, sitting at about 460 something miles since the last cleared whatever, check engine light, whatever cleared. So when I get home, I gotta drive that thing around some more, get that thing smogged. I tried every step that everybody's recommended. Driving on the highway for 12 to 15 minutes at a steady speed, pull over, put the truck in park, let it sit for 5 minutes. I've done 20, 30-minute drive cycle, pulled over, sat for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. We even went to the bank, had to get a new credit card because mine works intermittently. I think that some stores, if they don't clean their machine, my card just wasn't working, so I left the truck running with the wife in it and I was in there for about a half hour, so it still didn't set that parameter. So anyway, the wife's radio is installed, backup camera, everything's installed. We are getting a buzzing. I emailed the guy that we got the whole kit from Acura Audio Garage, I think is what his name. YouTube and Instagram name is Acura Audio Max Garage. Man, I can't remember. Anyway, yeah, so I contacted him, let him know I'm getting a buzzing noise, and he said clean the ground. So I cleaned the terminals, still buzzing, and they weren't that bad dirty, but they were pretty dirty. They weren't corroded or anything. They were just dirty. So anyway, cleaned them all up, stuck it all back together, and didn't work. Still buzzing. He told me to unplug all the RCAs on the back, because all the RCAs are the signal for the speakers. So unplugged, took the whole thing apart, unplugged the speakers or the RCAs, still getting a humming, buzzing noise. And I even attached my own ground, grounded it to the chassis to see if it was a grounding issue. And it still made the noise. So him and me are thinking it's the amp in my 04 TL, just like my wife's, except for I had a manual, 6-speed manual. Anyway, in my car, the speaker on the driver's door would hum and buzz when it was cold outside. So I changed the capacitors in the amp. The amp sits over there, the kick panel, the passenger side. So I changed. So you got 19 of these small capacitors, and I think 8 or 9 of a bigger capacitor. So whatever that is, 28 capacitors. So I ordered there's a company out there that sells a kit. It's $40 for the 9 and 19 for the 28 capacitors for $40. I went on eBay, ordered all Panasonic capacitors to do the whole circuit board, the whole amp, all new capacitors, and I think there's 37 capacitors in there. So yeah, so what I'm going to do when I get home is pull her amp out, the kid's truck. I got to pull the ECM, PCM, whatever, the computer. I got to pull that out, and I'll be soldering capacitors. I'm going to pull out, I think there's 3 or 4 capacitors on his PCM. I got those ordered. I did get some of them already. We're just waiting on some more. We ordered them off of Amazon because Oven's Garage, he does a lot of first gen diesel stuff. That's where he recommended to get them. And if I would have known what I know now, I would have just got them off of eBay and just been done with it, because I'll probably get them a lot faster. So anyway, those are Panasonic also. But anyway, so I'll be soldering all that stuff when I get home. I have to change the oil in the Audi, this car. I did change the oil filter, check the oil, check the fluids, everything. I didn't have time to wash it because I had one less day. And 3 days of just driving the truck around every day. So anyway, and I got a lot of ideas in my head. I kind of want to replace the trailer, my flatbed trailer or flat trailer. I got a 7.5 by 16 foot trailer. I want to replace all the boards now that wood has come down in price. And I kind of want to, I don't know, it probably won't happen, but we'll see. I want to get some steel for the barn and raise the barn. I want to raise the barn at least 4 feet, because the side walls are 8 feet right now. And if I can go up another 4 feet, when I go to either get metal siding, or if I'm gonna plywood it or do some other siding, I could do an 8-foot sheet up and then a 8-foot sheet across. So it'd be 2 8-footers, 2 8s, and an 8 across. So that would give me the 12-foot without having to cut a bunch of wood, if I'm going to do that. Otherwise, if I do sheet metal siding or metal siding, I can get it in 12-foot lengths and then just run that down, overlap it, which I might just end up doing, because it'll be cheaper in the long run, because I can get it painted, finished, it's already done, and then I'll just have to insulate the inside. Whereas if I do plywood or siding board, I gotta paint it, do this, do that, keep painting it, another paint it again, paint it again, paint it again. So yeah, we'll see. There's a couple companies down south that sell the siding, the metal siding. But my main goal is I want to raise it so I can put a car lift in there eventually, because I don't think we're moving anytime soon, because my kid's got a really good job, and we don't really owe a lot on our house, although we could probably sell it now and probably go buy a house or two with the shop or two cash. But anyway, yeah, so I don't really know. I got a lot of plans. I got a lot of stuff I gotta do a bunch of tree trimming, a bunch of mulching. I don't know. I'll just play by ear. I didn't really do much this off cycle because mainly I was driving the truck and relaxing. I was pretty beat from working and swinging a hammer all day. The last day, I literally probably swung a hammer 3,500 times at least. Into spikes, railroad spikes, hitting the railroad tie, shoveling. It was kind of the last 2 days were kind of like that. We're just doing quality control, QC work, and just we got some railroad ties that are down below the rock. So we have to shovel all the rock, lift the ties, spike it down, pull spikes out. Anyway, kind of a pain in the butt. I hate QC. It's my least favorite job of any task. But anyway, yeah, I don't really know where I'm at. I don't know if I'm in Needles, but I'm going to stop in Kingman, Arizona. That's where I get my fuel, ice, something from my belly, and there's a little car wash down the street from the little gas station I stop at, and I might just pressure wash the car off because the car's pretty filthy. I left the car outside for a couple days when I was doing the wife's radio dealie, and it was raining or snowing or who knows what it was doing. But anyway, guys, that's about all I got for you. So, and like I said, I mainly record these videos when I have no cell signal, and that's what I got, no cell signal. So anyway, see you in the next video. Probably won't do a video until I'm coming home, and I'll probably be changing all my plans and ideas. My brain is just going because this addiction right there. So, alright, we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment, do what you guys do, and keep being you.